What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to the long-awaited crafting icon video. I was going to do it the day the icon SBC came out. I was mad excited. I was like, this is great. EA have given us something to grind towards to create a base icon player using the upgrades that are available, using the bronze pack method, just using your nous within the game. And I got really excited thinking that this was going to be something that was going to be reasonably fun to do and worth the grind. There was a lot of discussion ensued after that. The community, or my community at least, had some debating points, and there was a lot of pros for this method and a lot of cons for this method. And we're going to talk about all of it. We're going to get through all the information today, and then I'm going to show you how you can do it. And I want to talk through the actual pros and cons, of course. Now, if you guys could drop a thumbs up, it would be much appreciated. The first thing I want to say is that this is a grind. This isn't easy. It's not free per se. You will actually make a profit whilst doing it, but it's not free per se. It is definitely not time efficient, specifically if you have next to nothing in your club. You know, I hope some of you would already have some coins or some players or something. If not, it's not really a problem. You can still manage it, no bother at all. So it's not the most efficient in terms of time, but in terms of cost and in terms of how to play the game, it is quite an efficient manner to do it, especially if you have nothing. Now, assuming that we're going for icons here, you know, we're going for a base icon upgrade pack, it's definitely going to have its worths. The SBCs you're going to be needing, if you want to put them into your favourites, you're going to need the 82 to 85, and of course the base icon upgrade. You're going to need the bronze upgrade and the silver upgrade. And then there's things that you're going to be able to do with this that don't necessarily marry into what you're doing here, which again I'll show you in a second. Now, for the cost of this, there was a thread made on Reddit from Winger07, and he said, PSA, you need 4,658 bronze players to submit for a baby icon. And that's basically what the method is you put them all through the bronze upgrade pack, all through the silver upgrade pack. The silver upgrade pack gives you 3 common golds. You then put the common golds into the 82 to 85 upgrade pack. You will then need to buy 4 shiny golds, or perhaps you already have them in your club, so that saves you the coins and the time there. And then from the 82s and 85s, you end up getting yourself the 83, 84 and 85 rated squad. Now, of course, there are some problems with that. What if you get all 82 rated players? Well, that actually benefits you. There is one more SBC that you could use that would actually be positive in that manner. And if we go to the FUT birthday SBCs, the team of the week 1 to 26 upgrade, this requires an 82 rated squad. So for the 82s that you'll get that don't fit into the 83, 84, 85 rated team, you'll actually be able to use that in this SBC here, the team of the week 1 to 26 upgrade. And that is also important because then it gives you the informs that are required in the 84 and 83 rated squads. So of course you're going to need an inform for each of these. Maybe you have an inform, maybe you don't, but the 82s that you'll get from the 82 to 85 rated squad, you can go and craft the informs. The 83s, 84s and 85s that you'll get from that, you can pop into the 85, 84 and 83 rated squads. And it's of course important to understand what you need for each one. So for the 85 rated squad, for example, you will need 9 85 rated players and 2 84 rated players. So you don't have to get 11 85s. It'll probably be difficult. It probably will, won't be the easiest thing anyway. And it's also very likely that you won't get a perfect spread of players. You know, it's very likely that you won't get your 985s and 284s for the one. It's likely that you won't get your 984s and 283s for the second SBC, and it's likely you won't get your 983s and 282s for the third SBC. So what do you do with those extra players? I mean, if they're not duplicates, you could just save them in your club and use them for a different occasion, which actually makes this process a lot longer. However, you'll generate coins on the way there as well, and failing that, you can complete other SBCs. So for me personally, I'm going to be doing this grinding method to complete the Wayne Rooney SBC. It's an 83 rated squad required, and 83 rated cards right now are like 7 to 10,000 coins, generally speaking. I don't want to pay 7 to 10,000 coins for an 83 rated card, so I'm going to use this method here. I'm going to fill in this Wayne Rooney squad as best as I can because we do need 70 chemistry, and I'm going to use those players in this SBC. If you don't want to use those players in this SBC, there are plenty other SBCs around that you can use them. You can start putting them in the icon upgrades that you want. You know, let's say you're mad for a Hernan Jorge Crespo. You might want to put it in one of these SBCs instead, in the Argentina SBC, in the Calcio A SBC. There's so many SBCs that you can put the players that don't fit into the icon SBC into, that it will save some issues. Now, I've already built some of the packs. I'm going to show you a quick method of building the packs. We've got 10 2 silver player packs. We've got 10 3 common gold player packs and 5 82 to 85 rated packs. I just built with things that I had in the club. So straight away, if you already have a whole bunch of items in your club, this is going to be considerably easier for you. I also have, as you can see in the bottom of the screen there, 4,430 players. Now, as mentioned before, it's required 4,658 bronze players, assuming that you get the right players that you need. And the total value of that in terms of getting those players from opening packs is that you would need to open 1,552 bronze packs to get that amount of players, give or take. Obviously, the numbers are not exact because every pack is different. You get a guaranteed minimum of 3 players per bronze pack. Sometimes you get 4 or 5. I've even seen like 6 or 7. And sometimes you get silver players in a bronze pack, which completely eradicates a huge portion of what you need to do. It on average, it takes you obviously 11 bronze players to get 2 silver players. So every time you pack a silver player in a bronze pack, you're saving yourself the need for 5.5 bronze players. So this guy has just saved me 5.5 bronze players, which has saved me essentially 2 bronze packs, which was, you know, in turn has saved me essentially some coins. So that being said, as I say, that a lot of people just think that this just isn't worth it. And the bottom line is in terms of time sensitivity, this isn't worth it. This isn't worth your time, generally speaking. It depends what you have, how you play this game, how much time you have. You can do it. It's not going to be something you're going to be able to do in an hour or a couple of hours. It might take you 6 hours or 8 hours or 10 hours over time. It is a complete and utter grind, and it is monotonous and boring. Let me explain that. Bronze packs are a huge portion of this process as well. You are going to have to open a hell of a lot of bronze packs unless you already have the bronze packs in your club, which, because of this video and how many people watch this video and how many people will undertake the beginnings of what we're seeing here, this will create a scenario where it impacts the market for bronze items, specifically consumables and a lot of the high value bronze players. So it will have an impact on the bronze market immediately. So that might be something to take into consideration as well, because it is, you make profit out of bronze packs, right? You can't over time on the individual bronze pack you might make a small loss. Even if you discarded a bronze pack, you'll get half your value back on this one because we've got a silver. Without a silver card, you'll get a quarter to a third of your value back. But the items, they sell. This guy probably won't sell, even though he's needed in the SBs. He's usable for SB for weekly objectives right now because he's Irish. This potentially would sell. Some people use these training cards because of daily knockout tournaments. So you can see here, you probably could sell it, but I wouldn't bother selling it. Then fitness cards. Every time you open a bronze pack, you get a fitness card for free. You get consumables for free. If you need contracts, you get contracts for free. I would store here personally, a fitness card, and then you got your players. Now, some of these players, like this guy here, as I said, he has a value of 5.5 bronze players. He saves me opening 2 bronze packs, but he actually might have a bigger sell value because of who he is. He's a silver player. It looks like he'll sell for about 400. There's 300 coins. So I could actually sell this guy for 250 coins and make a portion of my bronze pack profit back. Now, what that does is that removes now 5.5 bronze players that he's worth, so it's going to make me open more packs. And then this Dutch goalkeeper as well, we will be able to sell him for 200 as well, or 250 rather. 200. Yeah, we'll be able to sell him for 200 as well. So we've actually made a profit on this pack, and we'll discard the remaining items for 50 coins. Now, if you have nothing in your club, that one Irish player would go into your club, and what you have to do is you just got to continue opening bronze packs. And what I would recommend personally is keep opening the bronze packs until you start seeing a lot of duplicate players, because at that point it's a waste of time. We've got 2 players here that we'll send into the club. We'll send the pace item. This will sell for 200, 150, 200 coins, so we'll get some money back for that. And then this Russian league goalkeeper might actually sell as well. And what you need to really do is understand what has value in this game, specifically from bronze packs. So we will make 200 coins back from this Russian goalkeeper. He will sell over time. You need to understand what has value, because a lot of players have value that are required for league SBCs or for marquee matchups or just generally for SBCs right now. A lot of major league cards have value, you know, Premier League bronzes and La Liga bronzes, French League bronzes, anything that has a league SBC has good value. The Bundesliga bronzes have good value. There's a lot of good value to be made in packs from players, but also then from consumables. So this would sell for 200, this would sell for 200. So you'd make your 400 coins back here. Of course, you have to alleviate 20 coins for tax, but you'll get that back from discarding. And then I've got 3 players here. They're all potentially worth selling. Veal here, he's got a 150 bid, so we'll get 200 coins back for him. We're now going to be making profit on this pack, and this is exactly why, guys. This is why it's a grind, right? This guy's selling for over 250 coins, so I'll be able to get 250 coins for him. So I've actually made profit off of this pack, and this is why it's a grind, because not only do you have to wait for those items to sell, which on the bronze market could take 1, 2, or 3 attempts to sell, but you have to continue to open the bronze packs. You have to store the players that don't sell, and then you can either store or sell the consumables because you might need them or you might want the coins back, and then you sell the players that do sell. And understanding what does sell and what doesn't sell is not something that you're just going to immediately understand, right? You're going to have to go and figure that out. This guy's a Spanish centre mid, might have some value. He doesn't. So these are two more players that you'd store in your club. So we've got 4 players in there. Once you get a nice wealth of bronze players, you know, if you have 0 coins, this is going to be tough for you, right? Because you're going to need some coins to open the bronze packs initially. But once you get going with the bronze packs, you will generate a constant turnover of profit. And you'll eventually get a whole bunch of bronze players in the club. And once you get the bronze players, the start of the first cycle, I was opening some bronze packs earlier just to have a look at how many players I was getting per pack, and I actually made a nice little bit of profit off of those. Once you get, you know, your fill of bronze players, that's when you start with the bronze upgrade. So you go to the bronze upgrade to complete this SBC. It's very easy. You just need 11 bronzes with 40 chemistry. There's a really, really easy way to generate these SBCs in record quick time. This year, much, much faster than any previous year because of something that EA have done. So you set your quality to bronze, set your quick sell value to low to high, and set your position to any. You then want to go through the leagues, specifically the minor leagues that have no real value. And again, the Airtricity League is one of those. Even though Irish players are needed right now for weekly objectives, there are so many and these guys just aren't really worth it. So what you do is you just go and you put a player in, press left LT. Player in, press LT. Player in, unless you start at the striker spot and then you press RT. Player in, press LT. Player in, press LT. Player in, press LT. And that's one complete, right? The reason why you go to a specific league is because you get 40 chemistry super, super easy, and if you don't, you just swap a few positions around. You then submit that, you get yourself the silver pack, and then you go straight back into that SBC, and you go again. And the reason why it's much easier this time than it was last time is that last year, you would have to go back. When you go and search, the parameters wouldn't have been saved. You would have had to go back and put them all in. But now because it's saved, you just go straight back in and you carry on. And the reason why you set low to high is because you do not want to put shiny bronze cards into this SBC. They are far too valuable in the long run. You want to save your shiny SBC, shiny cards for future SBCs, and that again will prolong the length of time that it takes to complete this entirely. There are also certain players that you might not want to use. For example, this guy right here, a Frenchman from a minor league, he could have some value. He doesn't right now. He's worth 200 coins. No one's buying him, so I will trade him in. You get yourself another silver players pack. And you basically keep doing this, rinse and repeat this until you've run out of bronze players. When you've run out of bronze players, or you've got not enough bronze players to do another pack, or you can't get chemistry with the bronze players that you've got left, you want to go and open your silver packs and get as many of those silver players that you can get. Now, the reason why, although it is more cost effective to discard bronzes and buy gold cards at 350 coins each, I think 350 coins is I don't think it's a reasonable, fair amount, because you won't get unlimited gold cards for 350 coins because of how many people do it. So I think 400 coins is probably a more reasonable assessment, in which case it's not necessarily as efficient to discard the bronzes. But the reason why I think it's better to do it the way we're doing it here is because in these 2 silver player packs, you can get obviously relevant silver cards for SBCs that you might be looking to complete. So you might be looking to complete the Japanese Cristiano card. Right here, we've actually got 2 league SBC cards. So I don't know what these guys' actual value is, but it's not discard value. So these guys have more worth than what you would normally have. But you save this guy, NepentheZ, into the club. I'm going to put this guy into the club and pop this guy, Andre Geraldes, to the trade pile. and I've now got 2 silvers. And of course, you need to get yourself 11 silvers to create 3 gold. So you keep spamming the bronze packs, you get the bronze players, you sell your consumables, you turn your bronze players into silver packs, you then open the silver packs. That's where we're at right now. And we get ourselves another really good, this guy here, called Kmaz. Let me get Footbin up real quick and have a look, because I feel like this guy's got some good value. Cork Maz has a value right now of 700 coins. So it's more, you know, it's more than what it normally would be. And then we get another duplicate silver. Oh, I already have him untradeable, so I'll discard him. The worst thing you want to do is discard untradeables, right? You want to make sure you keep your club clean and tight, because you don't want to be discarding players, because every time you discard one player, it's just considerably inefficient, right? I've been far more inefficient there. We get 2 more players here. Another Super League player, Demirok. Let me have just a little look at how expensive Demirok is. So Demirok is going for 800 coins. So we're getting League SBC players that we can either use to complete League SBCs, and then from those League SBCs, we can get packs back for those that actually have tradable items in. Ooh, that's a... This is good as well. 2 more League SBC players. These are just great. But regardless of whether or not, you know, what our aim here is to get the icon pack, right? So we don't really want League SBC players. What we want is players that just have no value in the market right now, because we want to dump those in. We actually, Jesus Christ, this is decent. These every silver pack we're getting high value silver players. And I understand, right, and you guys need to understand too, that this is a long-winded process. To sit there and open a few hundred bronze packs. See, this guy, I think this Bulaya is a very, very good card to get for value. So Bulaya currently sells for 500 coins as well. So actually not even that much. He would discard for 250. But the grind, I understand, is going to be as long as this video feels for you watching it. The reason why I think the grind is worth it, if you can manage to get it done in time, is because you have a chance, a small chance, but a chance of packing good things along the way. You might get some of those rare silvers for the League SBCs. In bronze packs, you might get packs that generate you revenue, that generate you good profit over time. And as I say, I know that this video is going to have an impact on the market, specifically the bronze market. Hopefully not a massive one, because I actually don't think people are willing to do this grind. I think people thought that when I initially said, hey, this is going to be, you know, there's going to be an easy way to get this icon card for super cheap. I think people thought that this was just going to be like a 2-minute, oh, this is going to be nice and easy for me, let me go and get this done. No, it's not like a 2-minute quick job that you're going to get done. This is going to be something that is going to take up your time. Instead of you playing divisions or playing weekend league or playing squad battles, you're going to be here, you're going to be grinding these packs, you're going to be grinding bronze packs, you're going to be grinding the gold packs, you're going to be grinding. And I did some math to be able to get to basically 3 82 to 85 rated packs. You're going to need 77 silver cards, right? So that will get you 7 upgrade packs. The 7 upgrade packs will get you 21 gold cards. Those 21 gold cards plus the 4 shiny golds that you're going to need to buy will be basically 77 silvers needed. And once you get your silvers, you go back to the squad builder challenges. You go back into your favorites, and then you go to the silver upgrade section. So we've just got ourselves, we just opened about enough silvers to build maybe 2 or 3 of these. You then go to silvers, and once again, you just go to leagues that have no value, or basically that you think have no value anyway. So I wouldn't do shiny silvers, and I would only use your untradables. I wouldn't use tradable silvers unless you know that they have no value. You're better off trying to sell the silvers because they sometimes have good value in them. As you can see, I've already done all of these to build the packs that I had. I'm not going to do the MLS because I actually want to do the MLS. I'm not going to do, I want to do the J League as well. The League and also I don't mind doing. So these first 4, these are already untradeable for me. So we'll pop those in because they're untradeable. And then going to go to the next league, the Colombian League. So we've got a couple of untradables here in the Colombian League. And I don't mind using the Colombian common cards either. So you open one of these, you put your 11 silvers in, you convert that, you've now got 3 rare gold players. It's 3 common gold players. 7 common gold players will get you 1 82 to 85 rated card. And this is why you are going to need some coins. You're going to need some coins for the simple fact that you're going to have to buy the shiny gold players unless you already have them in your club. And I'm going to show you a good way to get the cards in your club as well for not necessarily cheap, but just for playing the game. So you end up getting yourself a load of 3 common gold packs. Now these are great for a few reasons. Number one, you get 3 common golds. Number two, you could get some 82s, 83s, there's an 84 common gold. Like, you could get some good common golds out of these. You could get some usable, like this guy right here is usable in an SBC. You could get cards that are usable for the league SBCs. But if an inform or a special card has a base gold card, you can actually get their special card in packs. I don't know if there are any FUT birthday cards that have base gold cards, but you can get them. But the bottom line is you want to open these 3 common gold player packs all the way, all the way, all the way. You just keep opening them. And again, once you get to a position where you've got a lot of duplicates, or any duplicates, in fact, with the gold one, you then want to get away from these packs, stop opening them. Even if you've got them left in the store, fortunately for me, I can send the other ones up to the trade pile. Even if you've got them left in the store, don't discard duplicates. One is okay if you're like, okay, I need to discard this one duplicate because I can't be bothered to waste time with it or whatever. That's fine. But bottom line is you want to use, see, that's a good pack right there. We're getting 80 rated card. That's a decent card to get. He'll go in a good SBC somewhere down the line. Let's skip through these. I want to get through these as quick as possible before we move on to the next segment of the video. We get a German 79 rated player as well. He'll have some good value right now because of the daily SBC for FUT birthday. Although it's a bit of a rip-off, it's still, you know, he still has some value. And you can basically do all of this. Some of you will have gold cards in your club already. Some of you will have a load of common golds that are worth nothing, so you'll be able to skip all of the steps up to this point because you don't need to use those. Some of you already have a load of bronzes and a load of silvers. Some of you will have not a lot. If you have no cards and no coins, this is going to be very, very tricky for you because you're going to need something to start yourself off, right? You're going to need some coins to start opening those bronze packs, to start generating that profit. And to do that, I would just urge that you go and play the game. Go and play some squad battles, go and play some divisions, get into FUT Champs if you can do so. Do the SBCs that are super cheap that you haven't done. So we've opened all our common gold packs there. We didn't get anything untoward or outrageous in those packs. We've got a few good things here or there. An 80, oh wait, he's already untradeable for me. We've got, an 80 rated player, an 81 rated player, I think, in there as well. So we've got some good items, but that is that done. We're now going to move on to the next section. And the next section is the 82 to 85 rated upgrade. So this is where those common golds that you've just built, this is where you're going to put those. And the easiest way to do it is literally just go gold, low to high, and take position as any, because all of your untradables are going to be here first, right? So you're going to need to put your 7 untradables in, which we've done there. If you can generate some chemistry for them, great. It's not a big deal because you only need 40 chemistry on this one, so it's not the most challenging thing to get 40 chemistry from a team like this. Of course, I've gone and picked a load of crap players, but you'll have your players here, right? And if you can't get chemistry, just go and repeat the process. Go and do it all over again, exactly what you've just done. We'll pop this Colombian in because we've got a Colombian there, and we'll take out the striker. I'll pop the right back in as well because he's going to give us a nice chem boost, and we'll pop the left back in as well. You're then going to either need to use 4 shiny golds that you've got for the other 4 spots, or go and buy 4 shiny golds. And once again, the way that I find the golds personally is I just go to leagues that have little to no value, generally speaking. I've already done this a few times, so no, I wanted to keep all of those Turkish league players. I think they have a little more value. You can see I've got not a lot left in so many of the leagues because I've basically been through this stage. So actually, these 4 here, I don't mind using. So we'll take 4 from the same league, which in any case will give us the chemistry that we need. We'll pop this guy in here. That's going to put us well above the chemistry threshold. Putting Faber in as well takes up over 50 chemistry, and then putting this guy in as well. So we're at 54 chemistry. So for this, the way you've crafted this right here is you've opened bronze packs to get bronze players. You've sold consumables or saved them if you want them. You've sold them for profit. You've sold players that are worth anything, and then you've stored every other player into your club. Once you start hitting duplicate bronze players, you put the bronzes into the bronze upgrade, and you open those packs till you get all the silver players. Once you start hitting duplicate silver players, you put all the silvers into the gold upgrade, and then once you start hitting gold duplicate players, you put the golds into this upgrade here, and that gives you an 82 to an 85 rated card. Obviously, it's the more 84s and 85s you get, the better, because they're the most prominent thing for us. But worst case scenario is you go and you open you go and you open your 85. I built 6 of these so far, and I literally built these 6 the way that I just showed you how I built them. Everything that I've got here for this video, I did through the method. So we've got 6 of these packs here. I would hope to see boards. You can get FUT birthday cards in these. You can get informs that have the base version. Now, sadly, I think we just got Max Cruiser there, who I already have in the club. Oh no, Stindl, perfect. So that's another 82. Of course, the 82s are not irrelevant, but the least valuable for us. We want the 83s. There we go. We get ourselves our first board. What do we get here? Is it an 83? Is it an 84? It's French. It's a CDM. It's going to be Nzonzi. So we get, that's like a 7k player right now. We get Nzonzi. We send into our club. Next pack we get, and again, you don't want to take duplicates here. If you get a duplicate, it's definitely worth going and investing your cards into another SBC. We're going to take any board player, any non-board, we'll just skip through. So Muslera there can go into the club, no problem. We've got 3 more. I would be so sick if we actually got a FUT birthday card, because you can get them. So no board here, and it does seem like obviously the pack weight is going to be heavily geared towards the 82s, but we've already got 183. I would hope to see a second or a third 83 out of these. There we go. We get our third 83/84/85. It's going to be Italian centre-back. Is that Barzagli? It is Barzagli. So there you go, guys. That is a huge pack for us. An 85 rated player. Barzagli currently has a true value. Of course, we can't sell him. We can only use him. He has a true value of 15,500 coins. That is a massive, massive save on you have actually going out and buying him for the SBC. So we send Barzagli into the club there, and we open our last 82/85 rated player, and we get, is this going to be another board? No, it's not. So we've got 185, 183, and 4 82s. Now, as I said, the 82s for you guys, we get Brian Ruiz there. The 82s are going to be very nice and usable as well. What you do, and you know, again, I have to stress, this is a grind, okay? This is not easy. This is not something you're just going to walk into and fall into an icon out of nowhere. It's probably more efficient to trade or invest to get the icon. It is potentially more efficient to just buy common gold cards and rare gold cards to get the upgrade pack. I don't necessarily know, but because of the value right now of 83s, 84s, and 85s, this is definitely an efficient way to do it. Once you've got your players, obviously, we packed a fair few 82 rated cards, so I would go and have a look at my gold untradables again. Obviously, we've got a lot of commons here, so I can use all of these commons to build some more packs. And in fact, I'll go off camera now, and I will build a whole bunch more packs until we can complete one of the big SBCs. But I've got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 82s already that I can put into getting myself a free inform, just from bronze packs, and knowing that on the way to getting this inform, I've also made profit through bronze pack method. So we still need a few more there. There's only 4 days remaining on this inform upgrade, so I suggest that you know, the quicker you do it, the better to get your informs. And then for our 82 to 85s, of course, we got one. Sorry, not 82 to 85s. For our base icon upgrade, for our 85 rated team, we got 1 player. We got ourselves Barzagli. So that's a good start already. You know, we've already filled 1 of the 11 slots, and I've done this in the time that I'm doing the video. And the time that it's taken me to do the video is not even the most efficient thing either, off the simple fact that I would be doing it much, much quicker if I wasn't also recording. So Barzagli goes in there. Now, you do need 60 chemistry for this one, so it's going to be a little bit tricky. It might be more prudent to just buy a final piece that's missing to the puzzle. You know, maybe a goalkeeper just that gets a good link, like that Perrin 84 card that links or something like that. But 60 chemistry is generally quite easy to achieve. And then the 83 rated player that we got, the Nzonzi, will go in the 83 rated squad, and we'll carry on. Now, what I'm going to go and do, guys, I'm going to go and build. I'm going to go and use all those untradables that I've currently got and build a few more packs, and maybe build a few more till we can complete one of the things here. So I will be right back. Okay, guys, so I went and built 8 more just to make sure I had all bases covered. So let's get into these 8 packs. And as I was preparing this video, we got a board player on the first one, which is nice. I did like a minor breakdown of how much it would cost. Is that Verratti? That's fantastic. Oh no, it's Pastore. Verratti's Italian. Why do you do this in videos and give people the impression that you don't know what's going on? In order to do 3 of the 82 to 85 rated cards, you will need 7 gold upgrade packs, which requires 77 silvers. 77 silvers will require you opening around 39 bronze packs, give or take. We get another board though, that's nice. which will give you 429 bronze players. Is that 84 Hradecki? Oh no, wait, why did I think he had an 84? Again, just showing that I know nothing. And it's basically going to cost you about 14,900 coins if you bought the golds and the shiny golds. It will cost you about 14,900 coins to get the 3 upgrade packs. If you crafted it, you would have to open about 57,600 coins worth of bronze packs. Now, you might sit there and think, well, that sounds unreasonable. That's almost 4 times more expensive. However, you will get what... Don't be Nzonzi. Oh my god. That is crazy. Of all the players that it could be, I'm going to discard this Nzonzi for the sake of the video. Don't discard the Nzonzi. If you get a duplicate player like that, just dashboard, come back into Ultimate Team, use the first Nzonzi in an SBC, go and claim the other Nzonzi, problem solved. Yeah, when you open up, 57,600 coins worth of bronze packs, you will get around a quarter of that back immediately from discard value. How? It's given me... There's so many 82s and 83s. It's given me 2 duplicates. So you'll get about 15,000 coins straight back, of course. But what you will get is you will be able to sell on so much of the stuff that you get out of the bronze packs that you will actually make... This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. We haven't opened many of these 82 to 85 rate packs. We've got 2 Hradeckis, 2 Nzonzis, and 2 Musleras in the space of like 15 packs. That's absurd. I almost guarantee you guys that will very, very, very rarely happen, if at all. I don't think I'm going to be able to build. We got another 83. I don't think I'm going to be able to build the 82 inform thing. I might have to go again if that was... oh, we get Joel Matip. That's okay. A nice Premier League player. We could pop him in. So another 83 rated player there. 2 more of these packs to go. I was actually... funnily enough, I was kind of hoping for some 82s because the 82s go into the inform pack. I wanted to complete the inform pack, so I might... I don't know if I will. If that was by Marquisio. No, Bonaventura. That's not bad, though. Another 83. We're picking up a lot of 83s. But, again, bottom line is, worst case scenario, you're going to be able to fill in one of the SBCs. Now, I know people were probably expecting to see an actual icon crafted in this video. I'm not going to be crafting a full icon simply off the back. That's Farman. That's not bad at all. Simply off the back of the fact that it would just take too long. The video would just be like ridiculously long. So what we ended up generating, however, out of what we just got there, is we actually picked up quite a few 83s and 84s. In fact, to the point where let's actually do one of the sections, because we could probably complete almost the 83 rated section just off of the items that we got. So if we go gold low to high and take all of our new cards that we've just picked up here, obviously I discarded a few, which I hate doing, but for the sake of the video and the sake of the video only, we ended up getting on. Now I won't use, obviously I'm not going to use Valencia. I won't use what won't I use? I won't use the 82s because I want to put the 82s into the 82 SBC. We could potentially finish this here. We only need 40 chemistry. We would need 1 inform. We'll pop him in. See, we only need an 83 rated squad for this, and we get ourselves only a rare gold player, but we've moved ourselves 1 section closer to completing the overall SBC. So let's throw Nzonzi in 2. And then let me just see if we've got some low end right mids and such that might fit in here. So we'll pop in this guy here. He gets a soft link to Nzonzi, which is good for Chem. Let's pop in Oriana that will get a soft link as well. That takes us to a 79 rated squad. We'll pop in another left mid. Now obviously you could go and buy an 80 or an 81. That takes us to an 81. Now the only thing we need from here is an inform. So if you guys have lots of informs, now I have a lot of informs in the club. Some that I bought, some that I packed. But we've got a lot of like low tier informs. Patrick Bamford, maybe not the one you want to use. This Maurice guy I bought for 11,200. However, of course, that only takes us to an 82 rated squad anyway. I think an 82 would probably take us up to an 83. Yeah, it does. So we can get an 83 rated with the 82 cards. I've only got, sadly, 5 82 cards. I would need a few more. But let me see if I can get away with a different a 79 inform or an 80 inform. Because as I say, I've got a few of them. There's an 82 inform there. I don't really want to use him. An 81 inform is not enough, so it does have to be an 82 rated inform. So this Volpe card, let's have a look at how much he goes for. Is he discard or is he a bit more expensive than that? 15,000. I think this guy's probably too expensive. But bottom line is we've created, you know, the more you do, the more you go, you end up creating something. What I would want to do is actually create the inform pack first, because then you get a team of the week 1 to 26. Sorry, yeah, team of the week 1 to 26 inform. I'm going to go and buy some 82s to complete this off. In fact, no, I'm not going to buy some 82s. What we are going to do is we're going to use, I'm going to go all around the houses here. We're going to use a couple of the 83s that I picked up, and then a couple of 81s, and that's going to be absolutely perfect. So this is where you would use that Hradecki and that Nzonzi and the Muslera duplicates. You'd come and use them in something like this, because I think with the 283s, I should now be able to get away with just using 81s and potentially an 80 in there as well. Hopefully, I've got some 81s available to me. I don't really have much by the way of 81s and 80s, so Mitroglou can go in, Schweinsteiger can go in, Keane can go in, and one more spot. Is Stones going to be enough? Stones is enough, so let's pop Stones in. Is Gulam now going to come in for one of the 80? Let's pop him in instead of an 83. No. Gulam instead of an 81. That's fine. So we can actually get away with a lot of 80 rated cards. In fact, mostly 80 rated cards. Lots of 80 rated cards. Do we get away with an 81? No. So if you do the SBCs like I've done them, just getting 2 83s and 5 82s is enough to then use 4 80 rated cards as well. And this, guys, gets us a guaranteed inform. Now, we've crafted this inform from scratch. You know, we've crafted this from bronze packs. And what we'd use then is we would then use, in fact, I might even be able to do it still. We would use this inform that we pick up here. I would hope, is it an 81 rated player? Yeah, it's an 81 or higher rated player. So you're going to get an 81 or higher rated player to put in the 83 and 84 rated SBCs. Maybe you get a sick inform that you want to use. Who knows? But the grind is so... Is that Mahrez? Oh, it's Slimani. Oh, sorry, not Slimani. What's his name? Hani. If that was Mahrez, that would have been sick. The process is worth it during this week, in my personal opinion, just simply off the back of the fact that you've got so many opportunities to get so many good things through doing this process. You know, once we've completed that now, we then go back into the 82, not the 82 to 85 upgrade, we go back into the base icon upgrade, and we then use that in the 83 rated squad. So that inform Hani that we got, we took a few players out here. Let's go to special, low to high. We're going to get that inform Hani that we picked up. Now, this video obviously is going to be super, super long. I appreciate you guys for staying around and watching. And then I will just carry on opening. Let me go and get, because this only has to be 83 rated. Let me go and get any special cards that I've got available to me. Sorry, any gold cards. I think I've only got Valencia. Let me go and get some of these 81s and such, and see if we can actually craft this as well, because we might be able to hit literally two of the things needed just out of this first section here. So we'll take Morales, although that Morales I know is worth a bit. We'll take these 81s. We'll pop Keane in there. Now we need an 83 rated squad. I don't think I'm anywhere quite close, but I wouldn't be too far away. That takes us to a 79. That takes us to an 81. And then Morales takes us to an 82. So we're very close to being able to complete this. Where probably one more 82 to 85 rated pack would be enough to complete this for us. Let me get an 82 rated player here. Not enough. An 83 is enough. So I only need 2 more upgrades. I would literally need 1 or 2 82 to 85 rated packs to complete this. In fact, no, I don't want to do it. I want to do the grind properly. In fact, am I going to go and do it? No, I'm not going to go and do it. I've shown enough, and this video is way too long already. Bottom line is that's how the grind works. At this point, because I would need 1 more 83 instead of an 81, or 2 more 82s instead of 2 81s, I would just go and grind again for a couple more packs, and you just keep rinsing and repeating. Put the 83s in the 83 squad, the 84s in the 84 squad, the 85s in the 85 squads. When you get 82s, you go and do them in the team of the week. You then put those informs in where you need them. Along the way, you might pack some good cards from FUT Birthday through the 82 to 85 rated pack. You might pack some good informs. You might get that striker Ronaldo and you'll be like, hey, well, job done. I don't want an icon now. Bottom line is you will eventually, over time, get your way to the base icon, and it will all be through just using bronze players, upgrading through bronze packs, and selling the bronze items. And just to show you how well bronze items sell, let's go to fitness. The individual fitness cards right now will sell for about 800 coins. So every time you get, oh, there you go, 900 open bids. So every time you get a fitness card, you've made the value of over 2 packs back, regardless of what else is in that pack. In terms of players, let's go quality bronze and go to the Premier League. So many cards, so many players that are bronze are worth good value. So this guy here, he'll sell for 300, 400. I don't know why I bought him. I bought him for 200, but let's have a look at this guy. Every single Premier League bronze will sell for at least 200 coins. This guy looks like he sells for about 400 coins. There was one for 350, so we'll list him up 300. Everyone sells. People neglect and reject the bronze market, but the bronze market is very, very reasonable. And that, guys, is how you craft yourself an icon. What I might do is I might continue doing this off camera and come back on another video on the road to glory on my second channel and finish off the icon. But bottom line is that, guys, is exactly how you craft for next to nothing. If you can have lots, you can have not a lot, and you can still craft your way to this. It is a grind. It is tough. It will be a pain. You'll get so bored through doing it. But if you're desperate for that icon, you know, you might get the worst icon. You might get a Nesta. You might get not a Crespo. You might get an Inzaghi. You might get a Nesta. You might get someone absolutely woeful. But if you're desperate for that icon and you want to do it without having to spend, you know, buy the icon pack for 250,000 coins, it will take you to just buy the individual players. Maybe you've got 100,000 coins and you want to grind half of it and then buy half of it. Maybe you want to go and buy the gold cards and do the upgrades. There's plenty of ways around doing it that you can find most efficient for you. As I said at the start of the video, and I'll say again now, this is not something that is super efficient in terms of time. In terms of cost, I personally believe it's extremely efficient because you make profit from bronze packs whilst grinding to an icon. I personally believe it's extremely efficient. However, it's not time efficient, and you could definitely do it by trading a lot easier or waiting until the market for 83s, 84s and 85s come down in price during rewards and then just going and buying them. That might be quicker too. But that is it, guys. That's the video in a nutshell. I know this has been a super long video. I appreciate those of you that stuck by and watched all of this. Give me your thoughts and feedback in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. I'm out. Peace.